beautiful people? It's your boy Jonathan Benaiah, and welcome back to Lynett making noise. What is up, my beautiful people? It's your boy Jonathan Benaiah, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I must really apologize that I've not been as regular over the past couple of weeks and months. Of course, you know we've had all this crazy COVID thing going on. We've not been able to gather in large quantities.
Look at this dude.
But I'm glad that despite the not so good days, I'm able to come and have this time together.
A few moments later.
Today I'm joined by a friend and also fellow content creator, Lynett Nakamanya. Welcome to my channel.
Thank you.
And thanks for allowing to come to do this, of course, socially distanced. Just making sure that we have the precautions in place. But Lynett, I am very happy to have you, and just for the viewers, if you do not mind, just letting everyone know what you're all about and what's happening in your life.
Okay, thank you, Jonathan. I'm very excited to be on Jonathan Benaiah's channel, the Ugandan Tourist. So my name is Nakamanya Lynett. I have a YouTube channel which I run called Lynett's Travel Diaries, but I'm also a tourism enthusiast. I'm a passionate person, basically focusing on marketing, product development, and content creation. So I do branding, all those things in tourism. Yeah.
Fantastic. Right away, Lynett, of course we're both content creators, and I know in this pandemic, many people have been impacted differently. I would be interested in knowing how this whole mess has impacted on your process. Has it been a win for you? Have you had to maybe slow down a bit? Let us know.
COVID times have been very challenging for the whole world. Tourism has been highly hit because of the airports closing. So personally, from other programs that I had in my life, yes, it has been affected. But on my creative side, it has also really challenged me. I feel it's during the COVID time that I became more hungry for success, to do more. I became more angry at the fact that I was not doing enough. You know, and I'm looking back at before COVID, and I'm like, girl, I used to waste a lot of time. You know, these hours between 5 and 8, and all the trips I had planned to have, but I didn't have because I thought they were expensive then, but now are expensive. You know, I feel it has really opened my eyes to how much I can do and how much I need to do right now, since tomorrow is never really guaranteed.
Do you feel like you've had a bit more reception during this period? I'm just imagining people have been home. Of course, I've personally had plenty of YouTube time. I don't know if you feel like you've had kind of a captive audience.
True, very true. And also even for the different brands, I feel we've had more acceptance or more involvement or more acceptance to come and join into the marketing realm, because before creatives were looked at as just bloggers just that, you know, they weren't really considered as people who can actually be used as a marketing tool for companies and brands. But now many companies and brands are looking at that particular angle of marketing than previously. You know, because we're not having a lot of gatherings and everything, they're like, how best can we put our message out there without actually getting out there?
Interesting. And when you talk about content creators reaping big, you also just tickle me towards the direction of a sector that I really love and I'm very passionate about. That's the tourism sector. Of course, a lot of the content I also have on my YouTube channel, like yourself, is tourism content. But I just want to pick your mind on content, like content creators, and just the value of content in all these many efforts for a country like Uganda trying to have its word out there, promote itself. Where do storytellers, where do content creators come in? Where do you guys plug in?
Where do we plug it?
Yeah.
And it's a serious, it's a serious challenge.
Yeah.
Not only in Uganda actually.
Yeah.
I recently learned it's a global challenge where creatives are. It's hard to weigh your value. You know, you're like, okay, I'm going to shoot a video for you. Someone is like, okay, at how much? I'm going to give you, maybe take some pictures for your property.
Yeah.
How much are you willing to pay for photos? You know, someone sees you doing something for a very short time. They don't look at the craft you take, the time you take to even learn this craft.
It's different from someone delivering a good via Jumia. You're getting something physical.
Yes, because you see, it's a pen, I'm giving it to you.
Yes.
But for creators, you know, you're writing. Maybe you're doing a video.
Yes.
Thank you. Or you're writing a story.
Yeah.
And how do we value this? You know, so there are not very many brands out there that are ready to wait throughout the process of online marketing. You know, because it needs trust to be developed before someone even thinks of consuming a product. So I feel with the tourism industry, they still need to learn more about how to value the creatives' work, but even the creatives themselves need to know how to value or price their work.
I believe for any marketing or any promotional effort, you definitely need people that create the content, because then what are you communicating? What's the message? Yeah.
What are you saying?
Yeah. And also there's also the discussion about how new your content is.
Originality.
Yes.
Yeah.
How, of course, you can have a very nice piece shot for the property, and after a couple of years, it can become boring, especially for people that you, I could call them disciples of the product. People are associated with you, follow you.
True. You're definitely right about the need to bring out regular content because seasons change.
Yeah.
You know, if you made a video before the pre-COVID, for some markets right now, unless a video has someone maybe wearing a mask at one point or sanitizing, you know, some buyers are not going to want to associate with that product.
Yes.
You know, so companies need to know the value of continuous content updates.
Yeah.
And then also I think they also need to be a bit more flexible, because I know very many brands which have very good products but are very rigid on how their product goes out there, who puts out their product. And there's a particular property which I know that I'm actually feeling so much pain for because of the rigidity they have with their branding and marketing structure.
Yeah.
You know, people don't know about the property, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
And you're like, why are you putting things out there? But it's all about the rigidity that's in the structure. And I think right now in the 21st century, it's good to have principles and have structures, but there's need for a bit of flexibility. Yeah.
Just as we wrap up, what are your thoughts like in terms of now the digital era that has really brought the world really awake?
Yeah.
So many people are just coming to the reality of technology is here. We have to harness it.
Yes.
What do you think is the future of the old school, old style type of promotion and marketing in the tourism sector? Do you think we take more of a digital approach, or you think the old measures will still be relevant 10 years to come?
Listen, you know, as you were asking that question, I was getting all these answers coming through, and one of them is the fact that the old ways of marketing had implications. There are the costs at which you would pay. You know, there was the making the flyers, all these things. Okay, the old way. We all know the old way before in the tourism industry. But now the new way has new advantages as well. You know, when you look at the digital marketing, it has a less impact on the environment. And in tourism, there's a lot of sustainable tourism coming into play.
Yeah.
You know, so when you look at all these things, you know, people are going to want to sit with companies which are sustainable in nature. And with sustainability comes all these things that are digital friendly. you know, online signing of documents, DocuSign, you know, online cashless systems of payment, you know, marketing without brochures or flyers, because all this is paper that we're looking at. So when you look at a company which uses minimum or zero paper, you know, it's more sustainable in nature. And if people are looking for sustainable property, or lodges or companies to work with, that company is going to come on top. And what's influencing that? Their digital approach. And even with digital marketing, it's easy for you to brand yourself. It's easy for you to reach a particular target market. I believe it's very cheap to reach a particular target market, because the different mediums of online content have made it so easy. You know, online they are very segmented. Okay, we have people who are this age, we have people who have this education, we have people who have these interests. So they are very segmented for you the market. You just have to know how to reach your niche. So I believe there's so much potential in digital marketing, and embracing it is without doubt, you know. But it's a hard pill to swallow for some people who are used to the traditional way and are very comfortable there. But like everything, there's a cost, you know, opportunity cost. So if you don't embrace this, you're missing out. It's almost like, you know, the rate at which you can easily reach your clients is enormous. Because right now, even we're having online exhibitions, you know, virtual exhibitions, and people are paying up and everything, virtual conferences and everything. So if you don't jump on board of digital marketing, I don't know what you're waiting.
I know, and I think this whole COVID period has been an opportunity for companies and just players to reinvent themselves, re-strategize as well. Of course, the discussion we have, I think, speaks to people like that are just looking at how to come out of this period as better competitive enterprise. But I like that you even have access to like real-time data or analytics. These are the people you reached this time.
It's easy to get that. And also, I'm going to do something.
Too much to share during a very short
time.
Lynett, just finally, and just before we end, I would be interested. You create content for YouTube. Do you create for any other social media?
Yes, so I do some work with different content creators as well. So we do photo shoots for properties. We create video. We do videography. We do photo shoots. And I manage social media pages for different properties. I also do writing for particular blogs and companies as well on their website.
Okay.
I also have a blog.
Beautiful. So we'll have all those links in the description. Well, it's been fun talking to you, Lynett.
Thank you.
Of course, I know we could talk on and on and on and on, but as I did mention, we'll leave Lynett's details. Please go and watch that interview on her channel. Subscribe as well. Tell her Jonathan sent you. And let's meet again in the next one. See you next time.
Bye.